Yo, what's going on, everybody? What it do? What it do? What it do? You are listening to your number one crew right now. It's just the duo, but this is Over the Ropes Wrestling Podcast. This is your boy JD, aka OTR Mic Drop. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your man Trey, aka OTR Trey, aka Treyway, aka Thursday Night Trey, aka Watch Party Trey, and I am proud to announce still one half of the prediction tag team
Hold
champions of the world.
Hold on. Do we tie up again?
Yep.
that's three predictions straight.
Yeah, man. So I'm a we gonna get into it after in a little bit when we do the recap of Clash in Italy. And Noche de los Grandes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That stuff happened on Saturday and Sunday, and it's Thursday, and it feels like it didn't just happen. Like it really was just a few days ago.
It felt like a month ago.
Yeah, I'm saying. But I did want to start off with first topic of the night, and it's just a little recap and see where things are. As we know, JD announced on this here podcast that he is now a consistent watcher of AEW. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So just
AEW. All right.
so what's your thoughts on the current state of AEW? What happened last night? We had a big return. Like, what's your overall thoughts on AEW right now?
AEW is the best product if you want to watch professional wrestling. Me personally, like if you really want to like get all right, I'll put it like this. If you grew up in our era, so guys, we're in between 35 and 40, okay? So if you grew up in our era, which is the attitude era, right? Um, you would probably enjoy watching AEW as opposed to WWE. But if you just watch WWE and you've been following it on, then you're gonna still be an avid WWE watcher. But if you want to see like good product, good wrestling matches, then you watch AEW. I just feel like that they doing the best right now as far as in ring talent and everything that a wrestling fan will want to see.
Okay, yeah, I'm not mad at that because honestly, uh, their storytelling is the best right now. Uh, AAA is coming up there with the storytelling.
Okay,
AAA is coming up with story.
yeah. Oh, here you go. Here you go.
Hold on, everybody.
Hey, what's good? What's good?
Well, look who it is.
Hey, listen, man. Gotta improvise when things go wrong, you know what I'm saying?
Now you see what I went through for a couple months. It's good quality. Good quality.
He's in the building.
Here we go. Here we go.
Good quality. So, Jay, Mr. OTR Masai, what we were talking about is just pretty much where the product of AEW stands. I know you probably don't watch it as much as me and Trey have, especially as much as me as of recently. But I made a statement that, like, if right now they're putting on better wrestling product than WWE, TNA, NXT. I mean, NXT seems like it's more close to AEW than it is like Raw and SmackDown right now, as far as wrestling matches.
Okay.
And Trey was pretty much about to get ready to go down, like just some of the updates that's happened thus far.
Yeah. So, after 5 months, Mercedes Moné made her return last night. So That was good. She so if y'all, those of y'all that haven't been watching, Willow Nightingale has an injury. I forgot exactly what's wrong, but she had to relinquish the TBS championship and she had to drop out of the Owen Hart tournament. And she was supposed to fight Alex Windsor, and Mercedes ended up being Willow's replacement.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
And the match was good. Like,
yeah,
the match was good.
Nah, I like how she had to calm herself down. She was like, "Relax. I went to therapy. I'm good."
Not therapy.
You know,
that was a shout out to AJ Lee.
Just to like stay on, I guess, with her coming back, and then it just shows like Tony Khan made a statement just about how, you know, wrestling back in the day, how it used to be like a full year. You had to wrestle a full year and no days off. Like you were at every show. And he said currently the main person that's doing that is Jon Moxley. He has been at every show for a year straight with no breaks in between. I feel like that's fair to say, you know, especially when you got your wife on the show and she's a part of the product as an analyst and stuff like that. It kind of makes it more easy, but that just goes to show like his dedication and passion for the sport.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that statement because Moxley he's like the workhorse there.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's not like he is.
Yeah,
he is.
He is.
Yeah, he is what Seth Rollins was last year.
And he's involved in so many different storylines.
Yeah,
he's involved in so many storylines. Hold on,
but they all.
I was trying to go live on Instagram, but I'm having technical difficulties. So right now we just live on YouTube and Twitch.
But they mesh. Jon Moxley's storylines mesh together. It's not like it's all over the place. They all run together, and I think, you know, just them adding the right people in place to actually get their storylines and promos in the right place is definitely helping their product, because it just don't seem like, you remember last year how it was just like, dang, I can't even listen to them anybody make a promo, but now it just seems like everything is going smooth, like everything is leading up to the big parts that you want to see.
Yeah, I'm still very intrigued on the Will Ospreay alliance with the Death Riders, and based off of what happened last night, looks like we could be getting Don Callis family versus the Death Riders. The Death Riders are interesting because they're like a heel group with a face leader. Because Moxley's not really a heel anymore, but he ain't all the way face.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you think about it, more people are doing the exact same thing. They're having that character. I guess they're embracing that character that floats the line.
Mm-hmm.
And we're seeing it all across wrestling now. We're seeing wrestlers who at any moment could be heel, but then again, they're so over that they're face.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, I personally, those are like kind of like my favorite ones. Like, especially when you in the faction and it's just like you could hate him so bad, but it's like, dang, bro, like he's over. Like he gets the biggest pop from the crowd. Like you honestly don't know what you're gonna get from him. Yo, R to the B, welcome back, bro. I ain't seen you in the live chat in a minute.
Yeah, he took one of them Mercedes breaks. Speaking of Mercedes, so she won the Owen Hart tournament last year.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think she might win it again this year.
You think she could be a 2-time?
Mm-hmm. I think because it's time. It's time. She got to get this AEW championship.
Oh yeah,
it's time.
Well,
Tony's out. You know what I'm saying? She's probably going to fight Athena in the championship round or the finals,
which is going to be a callback to their NXT days.
It beat her because if it's not for the ROH championship, she could take an L. Because honestly, and I wanted Jay up here last week because we had just literally talked about somebody breaking Bruno Sammartino's record. Athena might actually do that shit in ROH.
Okay, so I thought about it after you mentioned it, right? You think that they're gonna give it the spotlight and the accreditation that it deserves because it is ROH? Okay, I'm glad.
Absolutely not.
I don't
They're
think
not
they're
gonna
gonna
do it.
do it, which they should. But I don't think she's gonna get the shine
If
for it.
it would get a couple of mentions here and there. It'll get its recognition, but it won't get its shine, or it won't be mainstream. It won't be like Roman when he went on his reign.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And
So
they'll
she's had
probably
that top for like over 1,200 days.
yeah. So they might say this has been the longest champion since the likes of Bruno San Martino.
Yeah.
so
I was just gonna get to that, RB. Yeah, it looks like MJF injured himself in his match against Roosh last night, but it's really no timetable on how long he's going to be out. Hopefully, it's not for a long time because we all know that the main goal, I believe, is for him and Osprey at All In, and for him to drop the title to Osprey.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because he a 4-time champion. Like I don't even expect this doggone reign to be long. He just won it back. What up, Truth?
Mhm. And also, hold on. So I posted something on our story. So MJF has held the title in 2022. He held it for 406 days. Uh, him and then he's held it. So this is his third reign because then in 2025 December he had it for 109 days.
Hmm.
So yeah, Moxley has been champ 1, 2, 3, 4,
Four.
2, 3, 4, 5. He's been
All
champ
right.
5 times. Yeah, because at one point because Punk has been the champ twice, 3 times. Because remember him and Moxley split it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Punk has been a champ 3 times. Moxley's been the champ 5 times. Hangman's been it twice. MJF, this is his third title reign. Swerve has had it once. Jericho's had it once. Danielson had it once. Samoa Joe once. Samoa Joe twice.
Mhm.
Darby once. Yeah, and that's all the AEW champions. Oh, Kenny once.
And yeah, because Cody never won it.
Yeah, well, because Cody said that he'll never fight for it if he
Right.
lost to Jericho. Oh
And then he
man,
left for WWE.
did y'all see the most recent clip that the Young Bucks put out, where they kept saying, "Oh, it's such a new day." Yes, it is. Da da da. Just
Oh yeah, I
teasing the
did.
new day. A lot of
Yeah.
people. I mean, I was talking to Truth about this. Truth and a lot of other people think that they could make their debut at All In because it'll be past the 90-day compete clause.
Well, we already called that. We know it's going to happen. I honestly, I wasn't sure if they were going to stay together or if they were going to break up. I really thought that Woods might have gone back to TNA, because I really think that if he would have went to TNA, he probably would have had a fairly decent solo run on TNA.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I saw his career going. And then I saw Kofi pretty much in AEW. But I mean, if they're gonna come back together as the New Day, then hey, I'm with it.
I could have saw
Honestly,
Kofi. I could have saw
Woods
Kofi
going
going to
back.
Hurt Syndicate.
I think Woods going back to TNA would be such a downgrade. I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
I don't.
You gotta think
They're
about
already trying to take WWE's already trying to get Mike Santana.
I mean,
All right.
what I'm saying is that think about Woods' run in TNA.
Yeah,
Right.
but this ain't your daddy's TNA.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is that if he went to TNA as a solo competitor, I could definitely see Woods as the TNA champ. Like I could see him holding that title.
Yep.
Yeah, he might as well go to ROH
No,
because nobody gives a damn. Nobody cares that Mike Santana is the champion.
it's who the champion is currently. That's why.
Right. I mean, it brings back the nostalgia with Woods going back to TNA and carrying on the mantle of Consequence Creed, and boom, winning the TNA championship. Something that he hasn't won a main singles title since I think X Division.
He'll probably be TNT champ one day.
I don't know.
Also, Kevin Knight, so he turned heel on Darby Allin at Double or Nothing, and he officially joined the Don Callis family last night.
Yeah.
I was
Because the week before he took out Speedball Mike Bailey.
Yeah, they had a match. Yeah. They had a match last night.
No. I'm talking about they had a match last night, but the last week after I think it was the collision after he turned on Darby, he when Mike Bailey came out in his suit, that's when he attacked him.
Yeah, and then we saw how him and the backstage segment where Swerve was looking like a proud big brother, giving him the salute, like you finally get tapping into your full potential.
Mm-hmm.
It's always funny how when dudes or women go heel, they're hitting their full potential. I guess because they're unlocking something that was deep in there. I guess
you going in for yourself. Basically, that's what a heel is. You're just taking everything into your own hands. A face is kind of like,
well, yeah, you're in it for yourself. That's what you're in.
You'll befriend anybody as a face, and you're kind of on like a puppet string. You're being used.
Pretty much be a sucker.
Yeah, basically.
Not a sucker.
Nah, but I was, because the thing is, I initially wanted, because you brought up the Hurt Syndicate earlier, I initially wanted Kevin Knight to join them, but they faces now, so he wouldn't be joining them.
Yeah.
But I really don't have anything else. Those just some quick highlights of AEW. We can get more into it later on.
How you feel about Takeshita being a face right now?
I like it because this beef with Okada is sick. I love it. They've been beefing for like 2 years.
Well, now he beefing with what's his name? Who just came back to the Don Callis family?
Oh, Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah,
the Proto Star.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I like that. Kevin Knight has finally become a Super Saiyan.
Maybe not a Super Saiyan. He might be a Namek.
Oh my God, not a Namek.
I mean, the Nameks were the black people.
It works because Kyle is a psycho heel. Yeah, I like Kyle Fletcher.
It does.
I like him a lot. Shit, I like it better than Ospreay if I'm keeping it real. And I like Ospreay.
I don't know. I kind of like this. I like this realm that Ospreay is in.
No, I still like it. I like that, but I just like Kyle Fletcher better. If that makes sense. Yeah. But all right, y'all got anything else, Jay? You got anything?
No.
All right. So let's get to our predictions that happened over the past weekend. So we started off with Noche de los Grandes, the AAA promotion. A lot of people. Hold on. What's I be saying? Not to get off topic. Are y'all familiar with Tekken?
Tekken.
That's for y'all. Yeah.
You know, like the bootleg Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Street Fighter. Yeah.
I played the game.
Yeah, I watched the movies, the animated series, all that.
But all right. Now, based off of the main event of Noche de los Grandes, people are already saying that Undertaker needs to be Booker of the Year already.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But so we started off. So these predictions are between me, JD, and Zandal, consistent commenter because he was here. So look, JD done started something.
I mean, that's how you gotta get certain people to remember. Like everybody didn't play Tekken. Everybody played Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
So we started off the night with Laredo Kid versus Phoenix for the Cruiserweight Championship.
I definitely did not see Ray Phoenix winning, but y'all boys said that.
Yeah, definitely. Because I believe your reasoning was you said that you thought that they were trying to get the Lucha Bros back together, so they weren't going to put a title on Phoenix.
Well, that was my wish, but it kind of looks like Penta is going to be holding that title all the way through SummerSlam.
And I was like, it just makes sense for them to put it on Phoenix. That way, that way you can. Cause Phoenix was complaining that he wasn't getting any burn on any of the shows. So you go ahead, you put him on AAA, and go ahead and give him that Cruiserweight Championship. Now he get to move and shake. You know what I'm saying? So I just had a feeling that Phoenix was gonna win.
Messiah itch.
They don't need to put the Lucha Bros. I like it how it is. The tag division is already trash. So
okay.
Yeah, so you gotta bring people in to fix it.
So you don't feel like the Lucha Bros can't help rebuild the tag division?
No, they're not going to book them. So they're not going to book them right anyway. So no.
Nah, see, I don't like that give up mentality. Damn that.
So whatever.
Try something. So, so you picked Laredo Kid. So me and Zando got that one. Me and you were right with the War Raiders beating the Clowns.
Yeah.
Because they was beefing. Pagano literally and figuratively turned his back on Psycho Clown and let him get beat down by the War Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So me and you got that right. All three of us got Vikingo right. Because at first I remember we were asking, is Omos still with him? And then they showed him in the back together. He didn't come out with them, but he did come out for the match.
Yeah.
Dr. Wagner Jr.'s brother came out to try to help. But that wasn't enough. And Vikingo, even Mini Vikingo came out, tried to screw Vikingo, and it didn't work.
Yes, I told you, Mini Vikingo was going to end up taking that from him.
So he's now the Latin American champion. War Raiders are the tag champions. And then we get to what many people are calling match of the year. Some are calling it match of the decade. I don't know if y'all have seen it. I don't know if y'all watched it live or watched the replay. I watched it live.
I watched the replay.
I watched
the original El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano. That was too much for me to say. So while watching, I just had to say Gable Grande and Kaiser Grande. But overall, that match was a 10 out of 10. The best match I've seen in a really long time. But what was y'all's initial thoughts? Of course, we all believe the right person won. But what was y'all thoughts on the match?
I like all the way through, like from the entrance
and the ending,
all the way to the Jeff Jarrett type, bash him in the head with the guitar. Like, it was a great match. Like, you got both of their groups coming into play, just all the way down, even after the fact, during the celebration and stuff, when he demasked himself and the speech, had his family out there, and the fact that what's his name actually is the one who produced that match.
Pete Dunne.
Yeah, Pete Dunne produced that match.
So was it Bravo?
Yeah,
Bravo Americano.
And it's crazy that you got all these damn writers, right? You got all these writers backstage that can't put together a C+ match, but you got current superstars and superstars of the past and legends that's booking and producing A quality matches.
Because we've already said this and we've already explained this, is some of these writers got to go, and they have to put actual wrestlers with. And I know some of these writers are wrestlers, but I don't know if they're just not in touch or not in tune or what it is. They just been out of the game too long. I don't know. Maybe you just keep it fresh and you know what I mean? You keep new talent when it comes down to writers and producers and stuff coming in.
Yeah.
Because the match was fire. I still say it's too early in the year to say the match of the year.
Yeah, facts.
But by the end of this year, I don't really see anybody producing a better match than that.
Nah, it's
I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked if there was another match that would any promotion, AEW, TNA, any promotion. I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to top that.
Thus far, I feel like that is top 5 match this year, top 3 pushing. I feel like there possibly could be one match that's gonna happen that might get that 10
Well,
out of 10.
yeah.
And it's probably gonna be Osprey versus Swerve.
Okay.
And it's just because their chemistry and the product that they do in ring. We've seen it before, but they just always put on a good match. So that's one of the matches that I could see topping it.
I just need people to understand what these two guys really just did
Yeah.
in AAA. Okay, they are two really good wrestlers, but as lucha wrestlers, they're mid.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Okay, don't kill the messenger. They're mid, and they took what I would say would be for lucha wrestlers a mid-grade moveset and turned it into a 10 out of 10 show. It just goes to show that you don't have to be high flying all the time and jump off of this and jump off of that and do you can put together a fucking 10 out of 10 match with some of the basic see my
Wrestling styles.
I can't do none of them shit. So let's make sure that I ain't make it seem like I'm hating, but you put a basic technical move set and then you learn it, execute it well. They put a 10 out of 10 performance with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's big.
Yeah.
Well, let's think about it. What's the main thing when it comes to professional wrestling? What is the main thing involved in it? Story. And the way that you tell a lot of people, that's why a lot of people used to get on AEW all the time. They used to be like, oh, y'all are putting on great matches, but nobody cares because the story isn't aligning with the matches that we're getting.
Yeah.
What they did with this particular story is they told it from beginning to middle to end how, and then Chad Gable even said it at the end when he got unmasked. He said, I put this on because I was trying to take out all the luchadors that I hated.
Yeah.
And then when he got taken out and Kaiser came in there and stepped in, boom, you get his version of this. He brings in his crew. Now he's dating one of the announcers. She gets fired. She comes back. She has a ticket. Like, what are we doing? Then he gets beat up by the blind comedian that he made fun of.
Yeah.
Like, all of that just played into it. Plus the match was brutal, but not brutal in a weird way. I do think they gave it went a little too crazy with that blade because his speech at the end was nasty. When he kept blinking his eyes and that shit just started.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy. And then even and then I wouldn't even say that it was overbooked because the spot when Rayo jumped off the damn thing onto the rest of everybody, that part was good. It didn't the extra stuff didn't overshadow the match.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. What I like most about the match, I like the small, subtle details that went into the match. Right. Mm-hmm. I like the ripping of the mask.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just the little small detail. The moves were great. The match was great. You know, the guitar shots and all that. But you know, like you said, they told the story, but they sold the story, and I think that's the biggest part. Yeah. They sold the story, and then the physicality, everything about this match, they sold it very well. You know what I'm saying? And then we got that full circle moment with his girlfriend buying the ticket and coming back down through the stand. Like every element that's been involved in this whole storyline, those elements were involved in the ending of the match at some point in that match. And that's what I like about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And a lot of it too is like, you got to look at even the other small pieces. Technically, they supposed to have the same moveset. Because they're supposed to be the same person. Right, so certain movesets they did like mimic of each other. They went back and forth with it and stuff. So I appreciated that part. Man, it was like Spider-Man versus Spider-Man.
Hey, but I'm not gonna lie, man. Kaiser taking that fucking what was that? the suplex or the spine, not the spine buster, but that damn flip off the top of those stairs onto straight onto that mat.
Yeah.
Woo, wait. And the way he landed, man, you can't tell me them boys ain't in pain.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
care about it. I felt that shit.
As much as it pains me, he taking that damn AAA title from Dom. It's a fact
Oh
because
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he
I think so.
already won the thing to be the number one contender anyway. And yeah,
Well,
it's a wrap.
I'm
He
cool
gonna
with it. It's time for Dom to drop it anyway.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Well, as a Dominic Mysterio fan, I'm just like I know he about to take this L, but I ain't mad though because I like Grande.
So
Uh,
does this officially put El Grande like specifically on AAA, or do you see him still going back and forth between AAA and Raw?
now I think this specifically puts him. He's gonna make
he's gonna be back and
appearances
forth.
on Raw. Possibly, I can see him probably making more appearances on SmackDown than Raw. Raw right now is kind of stacked with
Well,
their lineup and what they got going on.
I think they wanted to get through with this storyline before they transition something to focus on Dom, because Dom's not really doing nothing either. Along
Well,
with
they
Liv.
said that Dom is about to start when they start getting towards AAA. He gonna start having more stuff.
Because we're
Triple
getting
Mania.
we're getting to the Triple Mania, right?
Yeah, so he gonna start doing more stuff.
So it's 3 nights. Is it
It's,
not?
it's 2 nights.
It's 2 nights.
Yeah,
So
it's
they're doing
But they're a
one
week
night
apart.
they're doing one night in Vegas, and
then
then they're
2
doing
days
the
later
last night in Mexico.
Yeah, it's like the 11th and the 13th.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so I do have something on Chad Gable, but let me just ask y'all this. So with the performance that Gable and Kaiser did, even though it was in a whole nother language, what does that say that you can get production like that from 2 mid-level stars that can put on a main event of WrestleMania type of match and story? What does that tell you about how Undertaker and their people are doing it, and how Triple H and TKO, since they run everything, is doing it? What does that tell you?
Let's put it like this. One, Gable and Kaiser are in no way, shape, form mid-card level or mid-level performers.
Well, as they're presented on TV.
As they're presented on TV, is they're trapped in that mid-card division. And I wouldn't even say mid-card, because they don't do shit with them outside of them being El Grande. So I think that it shows the opportunity and the misses of WWE and TKO. I think it shows how bad TKO is in booking and how bad it is in writing.
Yeah.
For them to go on to AAA and shine like that in the way that they did, if I was them, I would stay on AAA.
Mm-hmm.
And AAA, I'm a top performer. Like, why would I go back to being lost in the mid-card realm? You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of low-key hope that Chad Gable stays on AAA, because I feel like if he comes back to Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown, they won't do shit with him, because I feel like it's slack as fuck over there. Just me personally.
Yeah.
So this is what I got to say about Gable. I think that if Penta's going to hold that title all the way until SummerSlam, he needs to drop it to Chad Gable. Chad Gable is from Minnesota, and if we got to go all the way back, Penta is the reason he turned into El Grande Americano, because he couldn't beat Penta. That's when he started trying to learn all the dark arts of Lucha Libre and all that. It started with Penta. It needs to end with Penta. What they should do is capitalize on this wave of fanfare that Gable is getting. He's going to get cheered when he shows back up as Chad Gable on Raw.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Still on Raw. So what they need to do is, and then you could turn him heel. I mean, that's easy. Chad Gable is great as a heel. If you want to, because Penta's definitely a face. But yeah, I would have Penta drop that title to Chad Gable. What y'all think about that?
Nah, I agree. I was going to say that, or a heel. What you call it?
I'm sorry. I'm indifferent. I'm so indifferent. I agree and I disagree. I agree because you make valid points, but I disagree because I really want Penta to drop the title to the young OG.
Yeah. I feel like the young OG need to turn heel.
Yeah,
I mean, he could
no.
have a. I think it'd be great if he had
Okay,
a
he's
feud
already
with
getting a mean
with
streak.
Chad Gable would be dope. A feud with
You
Young
could,
OG.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if it, I feel like him turning heel is gonna be such a sellout. It's gonna be like when Denzel had to be
no.
crippled to win
I
the
mean,
Oscar.
if they do it like a, if they do it like a Kevin Knight type, like because he got a mean streak right now because he keep losing. Like
No, I get you. I feel what you. I feel what you mean. I get you.
the
And he
young
kind
OG
of
needs
showed
to
a little bit of it
turn right.
whenever they said after the match with Penta, we got a good taste of it and a good hint of it. But man, if he does turn heel, let him turn heel after he wins it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Either way, I would. Either
All
way.
right. So, moving on to. I mean, then I'm still on AAA. Hold on, because we talked about Gable Kaiser. Look at what they're doing with the War Raiders. Dominant tag team. Just won the tag titles. Look at what happens when Dom goes to AAA. Actually looks like a main event star. They even got Lola Vice cooking over there. You know she's the NXT champion. She was cooking in AAA way before that. Bailey's now going over there.
Okay, so my argument, and it's kind of valid, is that you take a mid, you take talent that's stuck in the mid level.
Yep.
From a high profile show, right? You put them into, I guess you could say,
a baller show,
a mid level show.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna thrive.
Yep.
So same way that we seen ex WWE stars go to AEW and shine. Same way, like Ricochet, he's shining. You know what I'm saying? He was stuck in the mid card. You've seen main talent go to TNA, shine, they thrive. And I'm not saying that those shows, well, yeah, technically those shows are a level below WWE just because of the standard that they upheld for so many years, but it's gonna help those promotions better with keeping them up there.
And the thing is, WWE, they claim that they want to build new stars, but when they have new stars or stars that could be stars that are currently on their roster, they still revert back to people that have consistently been on top.
Yep.
And you make the people just look. I understand that, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to give everybody everything too fast. Even though you just we're gonna talk about this, you just put the IC title on Soul and she just got there 2 weeks ago. But
which I was actually thoroughly surprised at. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't think that they were gonna do that.
But what I'm saying is, like, if you really want to build, the people are waiting for new stars.
Yes.
So you have the opportunity to give it to them, and you're just not. I don't know if they're scared that they won't get over with the mainstream, but you got to get your fan base too.
But the argument is they're waiting for new stars, but they also don't know how to get rid of the old stars that are still so popular.
So trust me, they know how to get rid of them.
So but you don't run the risk as a company getting rid of them. Nobody right now is selling more than Roman, Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes. Nobody. Is it time to move past their era? It is. Honestly, it is. But they're holding stuff down at a high level. That what's the risk of bringing in someone new? Are you trying to replace the person that's the ticket seller? No, not really. So they can't technically move forward with the new people.
So it's so hard. I agree. I agree, and I disagree.
Then you complain if they get stuck in the mid card. Okay, look who's at the top. It's not somebody that's worth getting rid of, is it?
We're always gonna talk about this because I feel like at some point we're always going to be at that transitional stage, like we've talked about before, of who's the next people that's going to step up and kind of run the show and do this. In my opinion, is Cody on his way out? Yeah, I think Cody doesn't have too much longer wrestling, but you got to think about when Cody came into wrestling, right? Cody was one of the youngest when he debuted, and he's been wrestling since he was what? When he debuted in WWE, he was in what, his early 20s.
Yeah.
So and we haven't even freaking seen Randy Orton since when? Like WrestleMania. Okay. CM Punk, ain't no telling what the hell is going on with CM Punk.
Oh, CM Punk's training.
Apparently getting super jacked in the gym. Y'all seen them pictures?
Yeah,
I know. But right now we have two people that are technically holding down the fort, and the way that WWE is in the status that they're in and the state that they're in, they need them. They need them. That's their only lifeline. Cody and Roman is WWE's lifeline. And if they go and if they transition from them right now, it's going to be awful.
Exactly. That's the point that I'm making. So it's like you don't have anybody young right now who can take their place. So you can't run the risk of shooting a young person.
You don't think Oba could take their place?
Oba can definitely.
No. I agree. Oba could take their place, but then to my defense with that, we all thought that Oba damn retired Brock Lesnar, and what the hell happened? Brock Lesnar come back.
Yeah, well, technically Brock is retired. He just had to get back on Oba.
Oh no, he kept his gloves again. So
they're gonna do one more match. Oba's gonna win the final match. Oba's gonna take it 2-1. It's tied 1-1 right now.
SummerSlam.
We know that's happening, right? But let's be honest, okay? I was really digging what Roman was saying, okay? And how we got Jacob. Mm-hmm. Jacob, I feel like he can, with his personality and the way that his style of wrestling and all that stuff, Jacob can absolutely hold it down as the main card champion, right? I don't think he's going to be one of those long champions where he's going to hold on to it for a year or so. But I can see Jacob being like a 2-3 time champion because he'll win it, hold it for a couple of months, drop it, a couple of months later, win it back. Like, I can see that from Jacob. The other thing that I can see is I'm actually, and I hope they do, I swear God, I hope they do it. I'm actually digging the fact that Roman told Jey Uso to go get that title from Cody Rhodes.
And the fact that he said that there's two ends to the table.
When he told him that you held this one, but you didn't hold the other one, bro, I got goosebumps. I want that shit to happen. They need to make that happen. Now, we talk about storyline. We talk about where they can go from Roman with the champion, Jey Uso with the other champion, and then you got Jimmy and Jacob taking that damn tag team championship. Man.
Listen, but it's came out that WWE is thinking about making a swerve and instead like hitting that Jay's actually gonna go for Cody, but then try to take over and face Roman in one more tribal combat. Since
we've been hinting at that. We said if anybody's going to turn on Roman, it was going to be Jey Uso. Yeah. Crash out Jay. So
some people think that Jimmy and Jacob kind of working behind the scenes to with each other.
Yeah,
they might be the ones.
Here's the thing. Based off of everything that I've seen, I feel like now that Jacob has fallen in line, there's only one person left.
Solo.
Well, he said after the match, and I guess we can go into it now. We'll start with the tribal combat. So after Roman won, you look in the crowd, Solo and the MFTs is right there, and Roman goes, "Don't worry, they next."
I got something for them.
Meaning that we gonna bring them over too.
Now, Jay,
which one of y'all was it that said that he's going to get the entire family? Which one of
y'all? Nah, he's not getting the entire family.
No. Now hear me out, Jay. Hear me out. And this goes with your theory.
Okay.
Jey Uso win the WWE Undisputed Championship. It's on SmackDown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's on SmackDown? The MFTs. Who gets the MFTs in line? Jey Uso.
Okay.
You got the bloodline running on SmackDown, the bloodline running on Raw.
Well, one, I love the fact that they're not even calling themselves the Bloodline.
No,
I'm
the first family.
I'm digging the family.
Yeah.
I'm 100% digging the family. And I like the new little twist that they put on it. You know what I'm saying? Like Roman is more about family than he is the title.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're going to acknowledge him as the tribal chief. He's not going to let that disrespect go.
Right.
But if they do that, man, I think that this could possibly top the Bloodline storyline that ran for, what, 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
This storyline could top that if they did do it. If they
Now,
went
they do this-
full tilt all the way, this could top it.
Now they do this. This is going down within the realm of NWO versus the World, where NWO was facing all of WCW.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Even if they did it for like a month or two, I would be down if they just put all the gold on the family.
Yeah.
Tag team titles, Intercontinental, US, and they held both. That's never happened.
Hey,
never.
They'd have made a new shirt. I want it. Warning shot. Wow. Hey, I was like,
I'm just saying, if they did it, and like I said, it doesn't have to be for a long time, but if they did it, bro, I would be.
We taking everything.
That
US
would be
title, IC title, tag team title. Naya, bring your ass over here too. Women's championship.
Because that would rage bait so many people to the point where you get so mad that you would have to watch just to see when they were going to drop those titles.
Yeah. And then now you got so many people that been at odds that becoming an alliance.
Mm-hmm.
You could have people like Cody, LA Knight, Sami Zayn.
Well, LA Knight's about to get taken out.
Yeah.
Because he won't stop running his mouth about
the Roman.
Yeah, he won't stop running his mouth. So, yeah. So LA Knight's about to go. LA Knight's about to get taken out.
Yeah.
All right. So we just run through these matches real quick. So we touched on it. Soul beat Becky. Yeah, it's definitely Soul had another botch. Hate to say it, she had another botch when she flipped out the ring, tried to do that moonsault. But it's okay.
She's a high flyer, man. She's gonna botch. It's gonna happen.
And the fact that Becky was telling her when she was trying to do the leg drop, she was telling her wrong, other way.
Yeah. But it's definitely looking like
the defense. Becky, you're supposed to be able to hit that leg drop from either side. I'm sorry.
That is true.
I'm sorry. You got to adjust too. They shouldn't always have to adjust to you. I understand that you're the veteran and stuff like that, but
then you know what's up there. Ain't nothing else to be said.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
When Soul get it right and she can jump from ring post to ring post, and she can do that.
She can jump from ring post to ring post. I can't help that Becky is like Hulk Hogan and can only do a leg drop with one leg. I can't help that she's like The Rock and can only do the people's elbow with one elbow. That's the reason why the people's elbow became what it is because The Rock couldn't do it with the other arm, so he had to jump over him and hit the ringside to do the people's elbow.
First off, you're not supposed to talk about the greatest women's wrestler ever like that. What's wrong with you?
Who?
You.
Who's the greatest women's wrestler?
That's what I'm about to say. Who?
Becky Lynch.
Okay.
It ain't just me saying it.
Obviously, it's not her. Obviously, it's Athena, according to you.
He's trying to rage bait us. I'm not falling for this trap.
It ain't rage bait. It's not just me saying
it.
Okay,
you should be a leader, not a follower.
I love Athena.
You should be a leader, not a follower.
So it's you and Becky that's saying it.
Sports Illustrated, Bleacher Report, ESPN.
A whole bunch of people who don't watch it.
But anyway, so yeah, if it wasn't clear, then it's clear now. We got to get Becky and Jessica Carr. We have to. This is ridiculous.
We're not getting Becky and Jessica Carr.
This is ridiculous at this point. It's ridiculous.
That's gonna be like when Lil Nate got in the ring.
I do kind of like the fact that they keep getting Jessica Carr to ref all these matches, though.
Because the fix is in every time.
That shit is hilarious.
Every single time.
Mm-hmm.
But then, okay. We talked about Brock and Oba. 7 F5s. That was crazy.
I'm glad that it wasn't a full squash.
It literally only went 2 more minutes than their Mania match.
I understand that, but I'm just glad that it wasn't a full squash. Like Oba did get some offense on it.
I will say that they, in my opinion, they shouldn't have let Oba lose. I get that they're trying to extend it out for the third match. I understand the route that they're going. I will say that the only thing that they did get right is the fact of how Oba lost.
Yeah.
Oba got freaking dominated, and it still took. That's the most F5s anybody has ever taken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Brock still barely won.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are saying, yeah, you won, but it took you 7 freaking F5s.
Man, this is how you know.
And he fought the next night.
And exactly. One is qualifier match. This is how you know that WWE, like, the moves are real, but they be taking something off of it. Because when he had him in that damn armbar, and Oba picked him up and he slammed him down like that, if that shit was in there for real, he would have shattered his arm.
Of course.
Yeah,
I was like, man, what the hell, Oba?
But can we give credit where credit is due? Because Oba picking up Brock and tossing his ass 3 feet across the ring, bro.
Did you see Brock's face when he got picked up?
There was no help. There was no help from Brock. The way he picked him up, he did that all on his own. I mean, Brock gave him a little assist with a little hop, but that toss was all Oba. Okay,
I literally watched a video of Oba and Sheamus working out. Yeah, Oba's a freak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that little workout thing that they be doing.
Yeah. So but I will say,
the Kimura lock body slam is dangerous as fuck. Yes, it is.
I respect.
You can easily mess that up.
Oba lost only because now we for sure know that they're not gonna Goldberg Keith Lee him.
That is true.
That's the only thing that I respect about him taking that L. Because
there's nothing wrong with taking the L, just as long as they don't do it crazy.
Yeah, it's just that I don't want. Oh, they did one right by having somebody go undefeated, never been beat, retire from that promotion undefeated, and that was Asuka. They did that the right way, right? I don't think that WWE has it in them to let somebody go another 500 and something days of being undefeated.
Now, speaking of losing the right way, what we think about this Gunther and Cody? Yeah, I bet you all clapping.
Gunther's title reign.
We had all picked. Me, you, and Xander all picked Gunther.
Gunther's title reign was ass, and I don't want to see that title back on him again for another.
Cody's title reign is ass. I don't ever want to see him with it again.
No, Gunther's title reign was trash. I would have taken Drew for a little bit longer before I take Gunther.
Hey, I agree with that.
I'm with that. I think Drew over a lot of people. But so we got so you know why they had to finish that way, so we could have the rematch.
Of course, and then Cody's gonna lose in the rematch.
Because when he was watching, when I was watching, I was like, hold up. So I was like, why are they doing this camera angle? Because when he dropped him with the crossroad, and I saw something, but then it was weird because he had him laid flat, and then at the very end he picked his legs up.
Yeah,
for the 3, and I was just like, okay, what?
Well, let's be honest, okay? Because we talk about long-term storytelling, okay?
My favorite thing.
Yep, your favorite thing. So let's look at a scenario here, and let's see. So we know why Cody won the way that he won. It's to set up the rematch. We all know on the rematch is when Cody's going to drop this title to Gunther. Okay. Who beat Gunther last time for the title?
Did you watch last episode? Did you watch last episode?
No.
The Yeet Man.
Who just told Jey Uso to go get that other title?
OTC.
I'm just saying, can history repeat itself?
It definitely can.
Because if Gunther is going to beat Cody, I can see them letting Jey Uso beating Gunther at WrestleMania and taking that
This
title off
time,
his ass again.
and this time, it doesn't take slapping his brother for him to crash out because he's already crashed out Jey Uso.
That is very true.
You know what? You know what? If y'all really want to do some long-term storytelling, who's been getting up in Cody's face recently?
Sammy.
Sammy versus Jay to get to Gunther.
King of the Ring.
Yeah,
Are they in separate brackets?
I don't know
I don't
because
know.
okay. And this goes back to the Young Stars thing we was talking about. They removed Ricky Saints and was it Talatonga?
Yeah.
Ricky Saints and Talatonga to put Drew and Sammy in this King of the Ring tournament. Taking out Young Stars to put in old ones. Whatever. But I think Sammy and Jay are in the same bracket.
I don't blame them. And the only reason why I don't blame them, only because it's Sammy and it's Drew. And it makes for a better overall story. At first, I was taking Oba. I was taking Oba all the way to win this King of the Ring.
Well, you know what the rumors are.
What's the rumors?
That it's gonna be Seth. So he can get Roman. The match he's supposed to have at Mania.
Yeah, that is the rumor.
I mean, I can see that, but I could also see Jay winning it. That'd be a good way for him to get at Cody or Gunther.
Yeah. All right. So, and then this is the last match we're going to discuss. Do y'all think that Jade should have lost to Rhea?
No.
I don't think so either.
Jade
and Charlotte are in the same bracket for Queen of the Ring.
Jade's beating Charlotte.
Well, it's a fatal 4-way.
I mean, I'm just saying Jade's going to win. Jade's winning. I feel like Jade's going to be advancing when it comes down to the Queen of the Ring. But I it's so hard because I like Rhea. Rhea is one of my favorite female wrestlers, and I hate to root against her, but I think she should have 100% lost that match.
And then when you were talking, and I'm not trying to be the botch master, but that shit that Jade did with B-Fab with the foot and everything, it's like she was moving her foot too fast. Because then she had it there, then she moved it, then B-Fab tried to grab it again, and the camera is just panned right on there.
But she's not the only one, because Paul Heyman did the exact same thing.
He did.
At least his was clean.
It wasn't clean. He didn't get his leg on the rope.
Push it up.
Yeah, had to hold his leg up against the bottom of the rope.
It looked like it was like she was bobbling a baseball, like she was trying to grab. It was nasty.
All I'm saying is that Paul Heyman on Monday night did the exact same thing.
He did.
It was nasty.
Okay, so correction that Jey Uso and Sammy will be in different levels of the bracket. So Jey Uso's fighting LA Knight, Royce Keats, and Finn Balor.
Okay.
And then it's Seth Rollins, Javon Evans, Drew McIntyre, and Sami Zayn.
Sammy's not winning that one.
I think it's going to be Jay versus Seth.
Yeah.
Or
Which it'll be play into the story.
It'll be LA Knight versus Seth.
Nah, I don't want to see Jay versus Oba. I would rather see like LA Knight versus Oba and then Jay versus Seth.
Well, we're probably going to get Oba versus Braun Breaker.
Ooh.
Yeah, because they're fighting on Friday. It's Breaker, Dom, and who else?
Trick and Damian Priest.
Trick and Priest.
Trick could win it. Trick is on the roll. They could let him advance.
I see Braun Breaker. It looked like it's probably going to be Braun Breaker versus Seth.
I don't think so. And the only reason why I say that is just because Seth has already beat Braun. And the fact of the matter is that, too, now Seth Rollins has the Street Profits in his corner. So they're taking out Braun Breaker during that match.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's if Dawkins is cleared.
Well, yeah. Either way, they're still taking him out because we know that what's his name is Austin Theory is going to come out and try to help Breaker win that match, and that's gonna make Montez come out. So that's what's going to cost Braun Breaker that match.
Tell me what y'all think about this. I had a theory, no pun intended. So, what if Seth and Tez took the titles off of Braun and Theory? And the reason why I say that is because if you still want to tease the tension between Dawkins and Tez, you could have him end up teaming with the guy that he told Dawkins not to get too close to, because now they're tag team champions, they buddy, and all of that, and then you could kind of start doing that divide again. Because Tez is already showing he's already showing that, you know what I'm saying, he kind of he's starting to partner with Dawkins a lot more.
Yeah. We kind of seen bits and pieces of that when Seth won the tag team championship with Braun Strowman.
Yep.
So I could see that.
I wouldn't be mad at that because
and it could be like by mistake, like you don't think that they were gonna win, but they actually do win, and then they look at each other with this day's look like.
Look what happened on Monday.
Yeah.
Look what happened on Monday after the match. What did Seth do? He was in the ring. He pointed at Tez, like acknowledging him. No pun intended. Yeah. He acknowledged him. Like, yeah, I see. Appreciate you for looking out.
Yeah.
And then I just think that if you're Dawkins and you sitting at home, you just like, hold on, y'all just want to tag. What the? You don't like him. Whatever. However they want to write it.
I'm actually cool with that idea. I like that idea.
And it'd be cool to just shake things up. Because Logan's going to be out for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I know you're not going to have Braun Breaker be the damn tag champ until Logan gets back. So
no, they're about to
they're going to bring another member into the division to take that spot from Braun, because anybody in the division could be tag champs.
No, they're going to make them defend the titles at SummerSlam. They're going to lose it.
I got something better for you.
What?
So, do all what y'all said, right? But then have Seth still trying to be conniving and still keep that tension between him and Tez, and be like, since we're tag team champs, we need to go ahead and take out the bloodline, right? And Tez could be like, well, I ain't got beef with the bloodline. Seth could be like, well, remember that time when you fought Roman and they screwed you over? He was like, but that's your battle. That's not my battle, right? And then all of a sudden, Jacob and Jimmy win the qualifying to face them for the tag team titles. Tez walks away for Seth. That's how they lose the tag team championships.
You know what the crazy thing is? I would actually be more intrigued if Jimmy and Jacob went after the tag titles instead of Jay and Jimmy.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's what I'm talking. You see the vision I'm putting down.
Jimmy and Jacob would be sick.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, Jay has been a tag team champion without Jimmy.
Yeah.
He was tag team champion with
Cody.
Jimmy's never been a tag champion without Jay.
And now it's time for Jimmy to be a tag team champion without Jay.
Because if y'all not going to put a solo title on him, at least switch up his tag team stuff.
Yeah.
Because now Jay has he's got more tag title reigns than Jimmy. What's y'all thoughts on Liv Morgan being in the Queen of the Ring tournament?
Trying to figure out for what?
I understand why they did it, but it still didn't make sense. It's because the rumors are they're waiting on Stephanie to come back for her to pick up where she left off with Liv. But I have something caught my eye or caught my ear on Monday when Maxine was complaining to Adam Pearce about not having a spot. And you got to pay very close attention when people talk. He said, we're really it's stocked. Kind of like what he told Finn Balor. You know what I'm saying? The Rumble is stocked or stacked. He said, same about the tournament. It's stacked. You are a former Intercontinental Champion. If something comes up, you'll be my first call. Tell me why I think that she's going to take out Liv before her match on Monday. And that's going to be the spot that opens up.
Who, Maxine take out Liv?
Maxine take her out. Because why else would you say that, and who else would you take out?
Pause. Did Roxanne is in it. She lost.
She lost on Monday. EO.
That is
EO.
right. That's
EO.
right. Because why?
And the rumor, but then I also saw reports that they saying that EO and Liv is supposed to be the match at SummerSlam.
Right. But then again, I saw something.
Raquel is still in the tournament.
I saw something that said that Roxanne could possibly get Liv out, so Raquel could win.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was
put it like this. Either way, you talk about have her lose her match or have her not be in the tournament.
Not have Roxanne pull secretively attack Liv, and that's the reason why.
Oh well, my point is either way,
because I still think that
Roxanne is not going to fight in the tournament.
I still think that Roxanne and Finn are.
Well, Finn's on SmackDown now.
Oh, Full Blood.
Yeah, he got traded. They announced it during the commercial break.
Oh,
he's on SmackDown now. If you look at the bracket, he's got blue next to his name.
Yeah.
If Liv Morgan doesn't get taken out and she actually participates in this match, it's dumb as hell. Whether she wins or lose, it's stupid.
Yeah.
She had never been in there in the first place. She's the current champion. It doesn't make sense.
They were trying to say she was I don't know if you saw the Clash in Italy post show, but she got up and she explained why she was doing it. And she was like, everybody keeps saying I'm a bad champion, saying I don't defend my belt. Well, I'm gonna just go for everything now. I want it all. I want everything.
Yeah, I did see that.
So
she definitely getting taken out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they teased it, and then if you notice, after that exchange with Pierce, Otis is saying, "Hey, we noticed you've been hanging out with Austin Theory a lot. You know, he's bad news." And she was like, "I know what I'm doing. Don't just let me handle this." And the week before that, she was saying, "Oh, don't worry about him. He's harmless." Da 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 da. So it's pretty much confirmed that she's joining the Vision. We just don't know when. So that's what I'm thinking. But yeah.
Who was it that laid down for Hulk Hogan?
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash. Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to do that thing with Liv and Raquel, I think.
You think they're gonna make it to the finals and Raquel's gonna lay down?
Yeah.
Because my thing is, I think that
something has to implode within their relationship. So Roxanne losing could be in the way that Liv kind of nonchalant brushed it off and saying, long as one of us wins, that means
she already gave her his bid for the crown.
Yeah, so it's like I could see like Roxanne coming out and telling Raquel, no, don't lay down. You know, like this could be yours, or trying to talk to her backstage and stuff like that once they figure out like who goes to, I guess it's not the finals, but the semifinals.
Well, they're on opposite ends of the bracket.
Well, it could be the finals.
So, because as of right now, I think that the men's and women's Money in the Bank is coming from the Judgment Day. Dom for the men, Roxanne for the women. So, because we all know Dom ain't winning his match.
Well, I don't know about that because Becky said that she has one obstacle one goal that she wants to get before.
Becky's won Money in the Bank.
Nah. That was the only thing that she said on Stephanie McMahon's podcast is that she wants to win Money in the Bank.
Yeah, Asuka won and Becky just handed her the title.
Because she was pregnant.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So she said that's the one goal that she wants to do. She said, I'm pretty sure that everybody's going to hate it, but she wants to win Money in the Bank before she hangs it up.
Oh my God, if they give this to her, like it's going to be annoying.
Yeah.
They already gave her everything else, so they might as well give it to her. Shit.
You're the greatest women's wrestler. That happens.
That's been given everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it just happens. Y'all got anything else I want to talk about?
I got nothing else.
I got a quick hit. One of my quick hits we already mentioned, and that was about Mike Santana. And this is also Big John brought it to my attention, and it was talking about former Georgia running back Elijah Holyfield Pretty much they're looking at him as being the future of WWE. He has a similar and more athletic style than Braun Breaker. I don't know. He came from LFG and being mentored by Bully Ray and um yeah, Bully Ray and the Undertaker. But hey, that boy could go. Like
Oh yeah.
moveset elite. I think he just made his debut on NXT,
Mm.
but they got some athletes that's getting ready to come through NXT. I feel like that they're improving on the realm of how they're producing their new people.
Well, that's because NXT is no longer that developmental.
Yeah,
Evolve and LFG is the true developmental right now.
yep. And I'm glad.
NXT is just a smaller sister show that, you know what I mean. I would say NXT is where you fine tune your character. That's what NXT is.
I'm sorry, I don't know why this came into my head. NXT is like Southwestern Spirit.
R.I.P. the Spirit.
Wow. Raw SmackDown is Delta and American Airlines.
Then that would make NXT Frontier.
Okay, so they're Frontier right now.
That's crazy.
Oh,
On that note,
I don't know why that popped into my head.
I don't know either.
Intrusive thoughts.
All right.
But
So
that's all I
it?
got. Yeah, that's all I got.
So for the final results, Zandal went 5-4, and then me and JD remain your prediction tag team champions of the world and going 6-3.
well, you
3
know,
times in a row we tied.
I had to go away for a little bit. This way, y'all can stay on top a little bit longer, so that
That's-
when I come
that's
back
gonna
and I
be
take
straight.
it, there's no hard feelings. You know,
That's
so
3 weeks straight.
3 straight. That's crazy.
that's 3 straight of you sharing.
Yeah.
Paul,
All right, man.
See, I'm done with this, man, y'all.
Y'all gonna sign out? Or y'all just...
go ahead.
Oh, you want me to start? I'll start it off. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to episode 203 of the Older Rose Wrestling Podcast. This is your man Trey, aka Treyway, aka Thursday Night Trey, aka Watch Party Trey.
Hey, it's your boy Jay, aka OTR Messiah, aka the Comeback King. And I say the Comeback King because, yeah, I've been gone, but I'm back. One way or another, I'm back. So hopefully I'll be back next week with a fixed laptop. So this way I can stream a little bit better. See you next one.
Hey, and y'all heard it from him. When it's all 3 of us, you already know we the most dominant podcast on this doggone shit, right? So guess what? In the words of Jimmy Uso, pow, warning shot. Hey, this is OTR, Over the Roast Wrestling Podcast. Peace out.